What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more race day adventures. So I am going to be playing NASCAR Heat 2002 for the very first time. So yeah, I figured, you know what? I might as well try out a NASCAR game from the early 2000s era that was not made by EA. Don't get me wrong. Actually, I think EA did a spectacular job making NASCAR games from like the late 90s into the early 2000s and shit, for sure, and even into the later 2000s they still did a pretty decent job in my opinion. So yeah, but I figured, you know what, why not try something a little different? So yeah, we're doing NASCAR Heat 2002 for the very first time on this channel, so I'm excited to see how this game plays and all that good shit. And yeah, we'll see how I do. Definitely don't hold your breath, because again, like I said, I'm not the most talented racer out there, for sure. So, yeah. But one way or another, let's do it. Let's get this show on the road. Racing on California. Racing at California, I should say. Well, technically on it, too, I guess. Alright, here goes. Alright, good news, folks. I found the gas button. It took me a minute, though. Racing John Andretti's number 43. Whoa, shit. Hitting the wall. Bump draft. Yeah, I still think that for the 43 car, John Andretti's like Cheerios paint schemes were some of the best. In my opinion, I love them. The light blue and the light yellow. Just a great fucking color scheme, in my opinion. I think I crashed that one guy, so that's pretty cool. Just a fucking menace to society out here. Don't mind my ass. There is no automatic brake, so I'm doing all my own braking and shit. Or at least I don't think there's an automatic brake. Maybe there is. I don't know. Running 7th, so that's actually not too bad, I guess, so far. See if I can improve upon that, hopefully without fucking up too much. Not run into Mark Martin there. That'd be a good idea. Alright, so I'm already up into the top 5, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, these graphics look pretty solid, I gotta say. The game actually runs very smooth for the most part. You get a few frame rate drops here or there, for sure. It's definitely not perfect, but for an early 2000s PlayStation 2 game, this is not bad. Not bad at all, actually. This is pretty impressive. Gotta say, I like the way that the cars look in this game. I think they did a good job with the overall like car graphics and shit. Alright, Labonte. Oh shit. Ah, I fucked that up. Got way too loose there trying to pass him on the high side. Alright. Just gotta focus on getting back in the groove. Nice. Oh shit, loose. Probably going to lose a little bit there. Yeah, a little bit of a cloudier looking day here in California. Yeah, let's go into the turn at like 180 miles per hour. That's a good idea. That shit only flies at fucking Daytona.
That was your best lap ever.
But yeah, I do love these fucking, like, some of those paint schemes that John Andretti ran back in the day. The 43 car, the Cheerios schemes. I always loved them. I thought they were great. But yeah, I gotta say, overall, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing out of this game so far, beyond a doubt. I feel like they could have done maybe a little bit of a better job with the tire squeal sound effects, but it's not enough to distract from the overall experience for sure. And it's still alright for what it is. Definitely not the worst tire squeal effects I've heard in any racing game. That would have to go to Eminem's Kart Racing. That game has the worst fucking sound design I have ever heard in, like, just about any video game ever. That game is a fucking train wreck.
2 to go.
Although, actually, I will admit, the videos that I did of that game actually got a surprisingly good amount of views on my channel. I seem to be doing alright. Probably mostly just because the AIs are on their lowest difficulty setting, but let's just pretend that I'm actually good at this game. In my defense, though, it is my first time playing this game, so I usually, when I play a game for the first time, I like to put the AIs on their lowest difficulty setting. Also, just because, honestly, I'm kind of lazy. And at the end of the day, like I've always said, I'm a casual gamer. That's how I roll. That's how I've always done things. That's how I've always done things, and that's how I always will do things. But yeah, I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing out of this game so far. Runs a little bit of a smoother frame rate than I was expecting. Or at least attempts to go like 60 frames at some points, I think. So yeah, not bad.
Way to go, driver.
Not bad at all. Might have damaged up my car just a little bit, but yeah, at least the hood is still intact. So I got that going for me. Yeah, good looking paint scheme right there. The 43 Cheerios car, I love it. Fucking awesome. All right. Oh, we get to watch a replay? Do we actually get to watch a full replay of the race? That's kind of neat. Was not expecting that. Took me a second there, though, to figure out the gas button. Yeah, this is a pretty solid little game. It's funny, well, these days when people think of NASCAR Heat, they're just like, ugh, you know, because they think about the newer games. And I will admit, yeah, NASCAR Heat Evolution was an absolute disaster. NASCAR Heat Evolution 3 was kind of bleh. I mean, it was okay, but I actually thought that NASCAR Heat 5, like once they got into Heat 4 and Heat 5, I never played Heat 4, but I thought at least Heat 5 was definitely a serviceable game. It was all right. For sure. Like, I played that game quite a bit, actually, and I still think it's a fun game, but is it as good as it should be? And the answer is no. And also, Motorsport Games is just not a good company. When you look into them and their shady business practices, just not a good company. So, yeah. But yeah, this game, on the other hand, NASCAR Heat 2002. From what I've seen so far, I know I've only done one race so far, but yeah, seems pretty solid. Yeah, I wonder if there ever will be another NASCAR race at California again. I know they have plans to like revamp the track or whatever, but I know those are kind of still in question. Those plans are still up in the air, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the future we'll see short track racing at California. Yeah, I tried to get around Lamonti at first and it didn't work out so well, but I was able to get around him there, though. Yeah, for a while there I was kind of just running laps and then finally caught up with some of the lapped cars. Yeah, it's pretty cool, though, that they let you watch the replays. I feel like these days a lot of racing games have that ability. Not all of them, but yeah. It's always nice. I always like watching the replays of my races. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird that way, but I've always enjoyed it. For sure. Oh, I think that's part of where I damaged my car up a little bit, was right there, actually. Yeah, if nothing else, definitely a great way to start off playing this game, for sure. Start off with a nice big fat victory. Always a good way to kick things off, for sure. So yeah, I think that was the end there, so. Yeah, alright, cool shit. Alright. Well, folks, that'll do it for the first race, so stay tuned for the next one, and until then, peace out.